Hey guys, it's Mel here. I know I've been absent for a little bit. It's been really kind of crazy, hectic, busy these past few days, so and over the weekend. But I thought I would go ahead and get back on here. I think we'll do a little bit of energy healing, space clearing first before we do a card reading. So I looked up and it said 22 seconds. So we're already on cue online. Putakai shukuti aya tanaka shana koae aya. Ashana koae aya shana koae aya shakati aya shana kashi aya. Oshana kashana koshikiti ayatane ayatane ayatane. Kaya shana koae aya na kashana koae aya. Ashana koae aya shakati aya tanakashakoti aya tanakashana koti ayatana. Hutakaya shakoti aya tanakashana koae. Aishna koti kishikiti aya shana koae aya. Ashana koti shikiti aya shana ko shikiti ayate ayate. Hutaya shanako shikiti aya shakataki aya shakataki aya shakataki aya shakataki aya shakataki aya shakati. Koshikiti aya shanako shikiti aya shakati aya shakataki aya shakataki aya shakataki aya. With these energies being so hot and heavy lately, the energy work is a good, nice sigh of relief for us, right? Utakai shakoti aya shakati aya shakati aya shakati aya shakati ayash. Aishikori aya nakashana koae aya shakati aya nakashana koae aya shaki. Ki shikiti aya shana koae shiki ayate 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 ayate. Koshana kashikiti aya shakati aya takashakati aya takashakataki aya shakatakashaki ayat. shakuri kia naka shakata kia shakata kia shakata kia shakata kia. Hutaya naka shakatia shakati ki shiki tiki 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 ayate ayate. Kai shakotiatane, kai shakotiatane, kai shakotiatane, kai shakotiati ati ati ati. All right, guys, that should help you feel a little bit more calm, a little bit cooler, a little bit more balanced. Ayanako shiki 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 shi. Remember, it doesn't take long to try and, meditate or get back into balance and ground. 5 or 10 minutes a day is actually very helpful for you for grounding and assimilating the energies and, just kind of getting that flow back into flow state, right? So, I'll go ahead and start with a card reading. We're going to start with these True Love Oracle deck first. And then we'll move on to the others. Not sure why they're wanting me to do this one first, but they are, because I have a tarot deck and others that are probably a little bit different. Heavy hitters, maybe. Maybe this one's a heavy hitter. You never know, right? Just because something looks light and fluffy and petite on the outside doesn't mean, I've met some really small people that are great fucking balls of fucking powerful energy, right? Lots of powerful energy. Angels, guides, divine beings of loving light. What is your message for the collective? Message for the collective for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angels, guides, divine beings of loving light, we thank you. Got the True Love Oracle here. Ooh, first card out. We got love. All right. Yeah, we need to focus on love. And love isn't, all suffering and all, bowing down to everyone and doing everything for them. Love is, it starts with yourself, and, it has boundaries. Love has boundaries, regardless of whether, at least healthy love does, right? So we definitely want that healthy love to come in. We don't want, the trauma bonds. We don't want, past, people, wounds from our past creating our relationships for our future, right? So we definitely need to do a lot of karmic clearing too, getting some grounding in with this heart. You can see at the bottom, it's red for the root chakra. So we definitely need to make sure we are getting out in Mother Nature, that we are getting out and that we are grounding. Get bare feet onto Mother Earth. Concrete ground is grounding too as well. Asphalt does not ground you. It's just an ass, right? It's not a, it's an ass with a fault. Asphalt. Excuse me. I can't not do that stuff. So, but we definitely need to make sure and love others, love ourselves first. And we need to make sure that we are nourishing our divine feminine. Make sure that you are doing that self-care, you know, doing those self-love rituals. Make sure that you are nourishing your body, nourishing your mind, nourishing your soul. You know, make sure that you're doing meditations, eating that healthy food, you know, putting in, listening to affirmations, putting in those positive aspects into your mind rather than the negative ones. You know, we've all been programmed and conditioned, you know, and the older that we get, the more ingrained those are and a little bit more challenging it is, right? So, and Spirit's just to remind you, here to remind you, is telling you that, you know, that you got to focus on love and you got to focus on the divine feminine. We're always moving, going, and in action. We need to take some time for rest and self-care as well, right? All right, we'll get one more from the True Love Oracle. Thank you, angels, and chivalry. So, and this is all about you. You know, you've got to treat yourself with that love and respect. You know, love yourself. Bring yourself those flowers. Buy yourself the chocolates. Buy yourself that perfume. Because if you're not doing it, you know, who's going to? And you have to show yourself and demonstrate that relationship of love and care and concern for you before it can ever truly manifest in this physical world, right? And then we have the bottom of the deck. You definitely have some soulmate energy coming in, and this could be, you know, friendships. It could be, you know, romance or love interests. It could be even in work, right? So this next deck I have is Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Excuse me. We've got this going on, guys and gals. So for this week, you really need to focus on nourishing yourself, nourishing that divine feminine, and spoiling yourself, right? Treat yourself like the pampered princess or pampered prince, if you like. You know that you are, right? You deserve that. You deserve all the abundance. You deserve all the joy. You deserve all the accolades, you know. And if you're not getting it, surround yourself with those that do lift you up and empower you, right? And let the rest fall behind. Let the others fall behind. Because if they're not helping you, they're hindering you, right? So, Takaya Shana Kotia Kiaya Shakata Kiaya Shakata Kiaya Shakata Kiaya Shakata Kiaya. Messages for the collective. And everything is about your perception. Everything is perception. The way you perceive something is the way that it shows up for you. So it's all about perception. And I see the crown chakra here. I see the heart chakra. I see the sacral and solar plexus. So we've got a lot of those energies, you know, that we are needing to work on and balance even more. It's all about perception. It's all about how you see things. You create your reality. So with your thoughts and feelings, you know, and your energy, you are creating your own reality. Woo. And impatience. Are we a little bit impatient? I think so. I know my Aries moon makes me very much an impatient soul. You know, the Aries is the baby of astrological signs and is a very passionate kind of energy. And definitely, if you have an Aries moon, you may be impatient too, right? I feel like I've been waiting, like, not just this lifetime, but lifetimes, right? This dude is here in the physical, but he's got this spiritual dude with him too. How many lifetimes have we needed to try to get here in order to try and finally be patient, right? But we have to have faith that, what we want to manifest is going to, come through for us. That faith, that seed, that mustard seed that has been planted, it will take growth. We just have to nourish it with the divine feminine energy and love it, right? With that energy. So impatience is never a good thing. When you rush the process, it doesn't nearly ever end up quite as nice as it would be if you were to have stepped back and take your time and allow it to flow, right? Because you are destined for great things. You have your destiny. It's already been charted out for you. Spirit's got it for you. And as long as you're focusing on what it is that you truly want rather than what you don't want, focus on what you do want, right? Focus on those good things and have faith. It's at the bottom of the deck again. Have faith. Remember to have faith. And you may need to go into isolation to, refine your energies more. This fell off when I was putting the deck down. It fell down. So, remember, some isolation might not be a bad thing for you right now, especially if, you're feeling really dense energies and things like that. Isolation is probably, a good idea at the moment. So that way you can clear your energy more and you can be more discerning of what your energy is rather than others. That way you can kind of see more clearly what's yours and what's not, right? So now I have this Zodiac 108 deck from Into It Oracle, I believe it is, on Etsy. We'll see what messages they have for us from the divine. Thank you, angels, guides, surrounding the one light. We thank you, thank you, thank you. One more time. We don't need that many. We'll take this one. But the rest we're putting back. We only want one at a time, guys. One at a time. Taking them one at a time as they fall. 2, 3. I think this one came out 4, 5, and 6. So, got quite a bit going on here. You've been feeling trapped in some ways. We've been feeling trapped. We've been feeling like, we can't fight back. We've been feeling like we're being held back, but I think with that stillness that we need to take and that isolation, that it will come back for us. That we will find our true light and our path, and that we will be able to be refined enough in order to move forward and push through this density that we are currently in, right? So, because we have convertible, and it says many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choice, flexible, adaptable. So, things can be changed, It just depends on our energy. Everything is adaptable. Everything is changing and will change. It always is. If there's one thing that I know about, that is that life is a continuous flux and flow of change, right? It is that symphony, that harmony it brings in. So the more that we're able to get still and, you know, be in our true nature, our true energetic field, the more options and paths and different things that we will see, the more harmony that we'll bring in for ourselves, right? And we've got the shooting star here, which it says quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, moment in time, luck. So, you know, what comes to me is you are the shooting star. You are the one that everyone's been waiting for, right? You are that shooting star. Each and every one of us has the ability, has the ability to, you know, be that our highest desires. We, each and every one of us, have the ability to reach our highest desires. Get it out right? So, you know, we are brilliant. We have the ability. We have the luck. You know, we have those, you know, you are your creator. We have those things that we want already. We just have to be open to receiving them. That's why we definitely have to get back into that divine feminine power, right? Because the divine feminine is receiving, the masculine is giving. And most of us have been perfected in our masculine energy in this world and day and time with all the patriarchal or patriarchic, you know, systems that we have, right? So we definitely need to get back into that feminine energy. You know, we've got the, you know, we're going to change our circumstances. You know, we're going to put ourselves in that space and time, that bubble, and create that space and time that we need to make those changes and to bring in that harmony and our brilliant success and our abundance. Because our last card is grapes, and it's all about abundance, bearing fruit, harvesting, fertility, merriment, prosperity, surplus. You know, we have that ability to bring in that abundance. So, and on the bottom of that deck, the overall energy we have is the master. You are the master of your life. You are the master of your world. Don't let anyone tell you anything different or otherwise, right? You have the discipline to get it done. You have the ability, the intelligence to get it done. You have the strength to get it done. You are the master of your world. You are the master, right? So, and now I'm going to close with an actual tarot deck. I do it backwards from everyone else, and that's okay because I'm a left-handed person. I don't have to follow all the righties in the world, right? So we'll see what this tarot deck has to say for us. Oops. Let me get it back up here. I have the Everyday Witch Tarot for you guys. Oops, as it falls out of my hand. Yeah, this is really kind of like the first time I've had some quiet in quite a few days. And my body and nervous system are still healing. You know, I've been in fight or flight pretty much my entire life, and I just really recognized that last year, last summer, once I started going to a counselor and learning about the nervous system more and everything. So if you have experienced a lot of trauma in your life, it does take time. Be patient with yourself. You're doing the best that you fucking can, right? So we all are, because we got this Knight of Wands at the split of the deck. Good stuff coming in, and the Hanged Man on the other side. So, you know, we've got a lot of good things to come in. We just need to, you know, be patient with ourselves, love ourselves, nourish ourselves, uplift ourselves, right? No one else is going to do it for you better than you can do it for yourself. You don't need that outside validation. You have all the validation that you need within yourself, right? So, and I'm just preaching to the choir, or the choir's preaching to me, maybe. I think we all need this kind of information to help us grow and become, you know, who we are meant to be. So you've definitely had your heart broken in the past. There's definitely been things that have been hidden. You know, you've definitely gone through some cycles that were fated. We've got the Three of Swords, the Moon card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, and we've definitely been through some cycles that we've had to go through in order to become who we are meant to be, to become the greatest versions of ourselves, right? Our highest selves, you know, our God self, right? And you have the power within you. You are your own God state, just as I am my own God state. Each and every one of us has that power within us. So, all right, let's get one more card. And we've got the Ace of Swords. So you definitely have new beginnings. What comes to here for me is speak your truth. Speak what it is that you want to bring into fruition. Speak it. You know, your words are your power. Your words, your thoughts, your feelings are your power. Speak over yourself what it is that you wish to bring in for yourself. And keep repeating it for yourself. I recently learned that, you know, within an hour, we're back to our old ruminations, our old memes, our old programming, and, you know, that constant mindfuck clutter that's up in there, right? So, you know, we can do our affirmations, but, you know, we definitely need to be reminding ourselves, put an alarm on our clock, something like that every hour, you know, however often, to get us back into that focus and get us back into, you know, the positive mindset rather than the negative mindset, right? So, yeah. And we've definitely got to walk away from those things, those lower energies that don't serve us. So, and I know you are. I know you're walking away from those things that no longer serve you. You've put up the fight, you've put up the battle, you've gone above and beyond, right? So, last card. Last card is here. And we've got the Magician again, affirming the Master on the bottom of the other deck. We have the Magician. So you are the creator of your world. You are the master creator. You know, and some of us have had some of these harder energies, a little bit of depression, feeling left out. You know, Spirit's here to remind you, you know, that you might have to walk away from some things. But that's just going to bring in those higher levels of energy, those higher vibrations, you being able to master your life and your realm, you being able to become the magician. You know, you are the magician. So, you know, take some grace, take some time, and nourish yourself, love yourself, baby yourself, pamper yourself. You know, this is a great week to do it. We have a lot of intense energies coming in. We have the new moon in Aries. We have the solar eclipse on the 20th and Mercury retrograde starting on the 21st. So we definitely have a lot of intense energy. So take your time, be patient with yourself most of all, and be patient with others too as well, because if you're going through something, they surely are too, right? So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this reading, guys. I love you all bunches, and I will definitely see you on the flip side. Thank you for being patient. Please like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, my video content page. You know, that just helps to share the energy, and it's a more equal give and take then. So anyway, much love and many blessings, guys, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.